Hello, my name is Lucy and today I'm going to do the 24 series that I want/need to read in 2024. So some of the, well, a couple of these series I've started. Basically all of them I have not started, but like some of them are like only like 2 books or like 3 books and I can like easily get that done. Others are very long and I haven't started the very long ones. So I'm gonna see how I go this year. I'm sorry if you hear the aircon in the background, because as you can see, I'm sitting on my pod, and this is my bed right here. Yes, my bed sheets have cats on them. Yes, if you know me, you do know I love cats. So I do. So there's like no rhyme or reason to my order. It's just there's books, and also I will tell you what the series is about, what the first book is about, and then yeah. So the first one is Bridgerton, the Duke and I by Julia Quinn. So this is currently a Netflix series. It's taken the internet by storm, and I have not read this series or book yet, and I would like to. So it's about Regency London and Daphne Bridgerton meets, no, I think she's engaged to someone, but she did, oh wait, no, so because I forget the pairings. So it's about Daphne Bridgerton and basically she needs to get married to a rich man. Otherwise they're kaput. They don't have status in the society anymore because it's in Regency London and all that stuff. And I forget I think she gets with Simon, who's the Duke of Hastings, and they agree to a fake courtship. But then they fall in love. So it's basically enemies to lovers, Regency edition, which I do enjoy. But I don't know the spice factor, which I'm worried about, because I'm more of a closed door romance girly than an open door romance girly, so yeah. The next book I have, and the next series that I have not started, is The Deal by Elle Kennedy. So I have read one book by Elle Kennedy before. I did enjoy it. I think it just majority went over my head because ADHD brain. But anyway, this is about Hannah, who's finally found someone who turns her on, but while she might be competent in every other area of her life, she's carting around a full set of baggage when it comes to sex and seduction. If she wants to get her crush's attention, she'll have to step out of her comfort zone and make him take notice, even if it means tutoring the annoying child as cocky captain of the hockey team in exchange for a pretend date. And so Garrett Graham has never wanted to play professional hockey after graduation, but his plummeting GPA is threatening everything he's worked so hard for. If helping is such a sarcastic brunette, like another guy jealous, will lift his grades up and secure his position on the team, he's all for it. But when an unexpected kiss leads to the wildest sex of both of their life, it doesn't take long for Garrett to realise that pretend isn't going to cut it. Now he just has to convince Hannah that the man she wants looks a lot like him. So I think this is a steamy romance, and it's set in college. And I think I'll enjoy it. I do have the second book of that series. I don't have the rest of them, and now they have new covers, which I'm so annoyed by. But they are anime. They're like cartoon covers, which I enjoy. And now they're very hard to get. But if I can't get them when I go to Melbourne next month, I'll get them a lot because they're cheaper online. But anyway, that's another series. Next one is Children of Blood and Bone series by Tommy Adeyemi. So all the thing says is they killed my mother, they took our magic, they tried to bury us, and now you rise. So this is a YA. Ooh, I don't know, like it's a YA, I know that, but I forget what genre. I think it's a YA. It's not contemporary, it's fantasy, that's right. YA fantasy, which I'm not a fan of anymore, but I will read it. This series is only 2 books at the moment, so I think it will be a slog for me to get through because you know, it's 525 pages, and as you know, and if you know me, I don't do big books, but I'm hoping to finish it this year. The next book I have to tell you about is You Love Me by Caroline Kepps. So this is the sequel to both You and Hidden Bodies by the same author, and this series is on Netflix. So You is about this guy called Joe Goldblum. He's basically a stalker and serial killer, and I like to tell people that he is a very heightened version of Dan Humphrey, and they are played by the same person. If you don't know that reference, look it up. So I So I read the first 2 books of this series. The second person narrative does not bother me. I got through the first 2 books kind of quickly in like my mind, like, because if I read a book within like 3 to 4 days, that's really quick for me. So I just, and there's another book in the series, and then I'm finished with the series, so hopefully I can read the 2. The next book I have is another romance called The Fine Print, which is in the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. So the synopsis is, Rowan is in the business of creating fairy tales, production companies, 5-star hotels, theme parks. Everything can be mine if I renovate Dreamland. Hiring Zara was a great plan until I fell for her. By the time I realized where I went wrong, it was too late. People like me don't get happy endings, not when we're destined to ruin them. So, after submitting a drunk proposal, criticizing Dreamland's most expensive ride, I should have been fired. Instead, Rowan Kane offered me a dream job. The catch, I had to work for the most difficult boss I'd ever met. Rowan was rude and completely off limits, but my heart didn't care. At least not until I discovered his secret. It was time to teach Sabrina that money couldn't fix everything, especially us. That's spicy novels, it says. Does it have No! They have a playlist. At the beginning, I had no idea because I haven't looked at this book. And guess what? White Horse, Taylor's version, is on it. I don't think you can see it, but oh my god! Yes. Yes! Because, bear in mind, this book was published in 2021, and Fearless had come out in April of 2021. If you don't know by now, I'm a massive Taylor fan. Look, you can tell by the shirt I am wearing. I wear her merch 24/7. Anyway, off topic. We're going off topic because of course we are. I love Taylor Swift mentions in books, okay? Yeah. So the next one I have is another series. Is another romance, and that is Twisted Love by Anna. Is it Hong or I don't know their last name. I'm so sorry. So Twisted Love is the first book in the series. So Alex is a devil blessed with the face of an angel and goes through the past he can't escape. Driven by a tragedy that has haunted him for the most of his life, his ruthless pursuits for success and vanished leave little room for matters of the heart. But when he's forced to look after his best friend's sister, he starts to feel something in his chest. A crack amount of fire that could end his world as he knows it. Ava is a free spirit trapped by nightmares of a childhood she can't remember. But despite her broken past, she's never stopped seeing the beauty in the world, including the heart beneath the icy exterior of a man she should want. Her brother's best friend, her neighbor, her savior, and her downfall. Theirs is a love that was never supposed to happen, but when it does, it unleashes secrets that could destroy them both and everything they hold dear. Ooh, this sounds interesting. This is another romance. I think it's a spicy romance as well. And so, I forgot to lock my door and my sister started talking. So, as I was saying, looking fun. And this book also has a playlist as well. So, yeah. The next book I have is City of Bones, which is book 1 of the Mortal Instruments series. So this series, I don't know how many books deep it is. I should be reading this book this month, but I am not. I might, but so this book is about Jason Clary and Clary. She's like a supernatural being or something. I forget. I've watched the movie. I've read this book. And I think I've read the second book as well, and that's it. Back when I was a teenager, 10 years ago, and I just didn't continue, and I would like to finish it, but yeah. Next one I have is The Dazzling Heights, which is the sequel to The Thousandth Floor by Catherine McGee. So, I can't really tell you what this book is about, but it's like a sci-fi dystopian set in 2118, and if you live higher up, that means you're much more successful in the world. And I liked the first book, but not enough to keep it, so I chucked it out. Which I think this is what I'm doing with all of Catherine McGee's series. Because they're just, I think because I'm going out of YA and I'm just going to keep a select few YA that I really enjoy. So the next book I have is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. So this is really popular with the mystery people, with people who like mystery. And so the synopsis is, the case is closed. 5 years ago, schoolgirl Andy Bell was murdered by Chelsea. The police knew he did it. Everyone in town knows he did it. But having grown up in the same small town that was consumed by the murder, Pippa Fitz and Boy isn't so sure. When she chooses the case as the topic for her final year project, she starts to uncover secrets that someone in town desperately wants to say. And if the real killer is still out there, how far will they go to keep Pip from the truth? I hope this series is really good. because I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I believe it's mixed media as well. It is mixed media, which I do enjoy to some degree. Okay, next one is Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. This is a sequel to Magnolia Parks. So Magnolia Parks is basically what if Gossip Girl was set in England, and this follows another character that we meet in the first book. Because I gobbled up Magnolia Parks. Like, I just gobbled it up. I am so excited to read this book. I just don't know why. Hopefully I can get on to it on my TBR next month, but who knows. I am so excited for this series. This is just, like, I loved the first book. Okay, next one is Love Boat Taipei. It's Love Boat Taipei by Abigail Hin Wong. Abigail Hin Wen. And this, I've mentioned this in a TBR recently, maybe September last year or August, I don't know. But the synopsis is, whenever Wong's parents send her away for the summer, she's expecting to attend a strict educational program in Taiwan. Instead, she finds the infamous Love Boat, a free-for-all where hookups abound, adults in a blind eye, and the nightlife runs non-stop. Will Love Boat give ever the courage to pursue the future she dreams of, to become who she wants to be? One thing for sure, this will be a summer she will never forget. So this is a 2-book series, which it will be very easy for me to finish. I just haven't picked up this book, and I don't know why. Like, why haven't I picked it up? I don't know why I haven't picked it up. Okay, the next book is American Royals, also by Catherine McGee. So this is, what if America became a kingdom? What if America didn't have presidents? It was a kingdom instead, like England was, like, because England has, like, I don't know, I forget world terminology. I'm currently on page 116. I don't know when I got up to 116, so maybe, but like, I don't need to go back because I'll easily remember what the book is about. And also, I can't, because when my niece was 1 and my sister had this book, she scribbled on it. But anyway, it's okay. But I did enjoy what I read of this book. I just haven't got to it yet. And this is a 2 to 3 book series. I think I only have the first 2 books because the third book is really hard to get. So the next one is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. So this book will be in my TBR for this month. I just posted it at the time of filming this. But this is about Lou, who decides to become a carer for a man in a wheelchair. And he ends up, and I think he's terminal, he has a terminal illness, and he decides to end up dying, and they also fall off. So yeah, sorry if that's a spoiler, but it was a movie, so yeah, which I have seen the movie like once. The next book I have is The Bromance Book Club by Alyssa K. Adams. So I only know the first book of this series. I want to get all of them, but they're kind of hard to get in Australia, so I need to, like, I'm just waiting for the right time to, like, buy the books I want. So this is about a man whose marriage is in trouble, and he plays baseball. He plays professional baseball. So, and he finds out that I think, like, some of his teammates attend, like, a secret romance book club. So he goes to that book club, and, like, that helps his marriage, essentially. So yeah. The next book I have, the next series I would like to finish is Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. So I am on book 2, and as you can see, these books are chunky, and they're middle grade, and I don't like chunky books. They scare me. Chunky books scare me. But this is about Sophie, who's lived in the human world, like, basically all her life. I think she's 13 at the time, or 12, and she finds out that she's an elf, so she goes back to her world. And I think there's adventures, and there's mysteries, and there's quests, and she gets in hairy situations, but it's really good. It's like a really, like, feel good series, so I hope to finish this series this year. The next one I have is The Secret Circle by L.J. Smith. So this is the second part of the second book and the third book. So I have read number 1 and part of number 2. I just don't want to keep this series. I've had this series since 2011 and I haven't read it. I have not read it. Or maybe 2010. No, it's 2010. Yeah, 2010. I have not read it. I don't know why I haven't read it. Because I loved The Secret Circle when I was a teenager, and I was bummed that it got cancelled after 1 season. So this... my dad just sneezing and coughing. So this follows a Cassie who discovers she's a witch, and she moves back to where her mother used to live because her mother died. So that's all you need to know. The next book, the next series is The Things We Never Got Over series. I don't know what it's called, Lucy, the series name is called. This is by Lucy Score, and you can see I'm 156 pages in. I'm on chapter 17. I started to read this book last year, have not finished it. I need to finish it. So this is about Naomi who ran away from her wedding because she was trying to help her twin who's estranged from her. But the twin leaves her daughter in the camp, Naomi, and Naomi kind of falls in love with this guy. So yeah, I do enjoy it so far, and I hope to I just haven't finished it. I don't know why, I just haven't, but I will. The next series is a middle grade, and that is The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell, which is book 1 in I don't know how many book series it is. I don't know. But this is about Alex and Connor, they're twins, and the twins' grandmother, she gives them a fairy tale book, and they actually end up in the fairy tale book, and this is them trying to get out of the fairy tale book to get home. So I've read one book by Chris Colfer, Stranger Than Fan Fiction. I loved it. I still have it. It's middle grade. No, I think because it's taking me such a long time to read it, I'm gonna get rid of it. I'll give it to my she'll enjoy this book. So, but my niece is 10 and she has not been exposed to Glee yet, but we will in due time. As the aunties who love Glee, me and my sister will expose her to Glee when the time is right. So, because Glee was a phenomenon. Glee was a moment in pop culture history, okay? If you don't know, you're too young. So this is that book. The next series is the next book I have is The Strange World Travel Agency by L.D. Lipinski. So this is about Flick, who is invited to join the secret Strange World Society. She's thrilled, but quickly realizes that something isn't right in the magical multiverse. Blizzards are hitting in the middle of summer, entire city streets are disappearing, and one suitcase leads her to a world that has been completely abandoned. Sam Flick is breaking all sorts of society rules and pushing the very limits of magic to try and figure out what's going on. But will she be able to fix things for all the worlds, including her own, vanish completely? So this is a middle grade, which I will read and then I will get rid of. I'll give this to my niece because she needs books for her dad's house. So I have like a big bag of books of middle grades that I'm giving to her. The next series I have is it's called Thunder Road and the first book is Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarry. I have had this book for years. I think I've had it since 2015, 2016. Have not picked it up. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I think I'll enjoy it. So I don't know exactly what this is about, but I think it's like a young adult. It's more new adult than young adult. So this is a romance novel which I am excited to read, and it's like a 3-book series. But they're just long. Oh, they're not too long, so okay. As you can tell, I am getting tired, and I'm very sorry about that. The next book I have is Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Straw. So I have seen the movie for this. I've had this book since 2012. Haven't read it. So this is about a girl named Lena who I think she moves to this small town, and this guy named Ethan is drawn to her, and and there's stuff that happens and everything, and I've seen the movie. I saw the movie when it came out, and I enjoyed the movie. I just never read the book. So hopefully I'll enjoy it. The next book I have is Dial A for Aunties by Jessie. So I don't know their name. So this is I believe a 2-book series at the moment. And this is about a group of aunties essentially. Just I think they're covering up murders or something, and it's a really fun, people have said it's really fun. So I'm excited to read it, and I want to read more of her books. I just haven't got to them. The next book I have is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I've had this book for since maybe came out since 2018. Yeah, 2018. So this is about Jude, and she's whisked off to the fairy realm because someone kills her parents, and she realizes that people in the fairy realm hate her, but she kind of falls for someone. So yeah, that is that book. And the final book I have is Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. So what I need to do first is to read Sarah J. Maas's other books before I get to this one. So that is my plan. I need to do that, but I just haven't. Because as you can see, they were not on the list. So this is about this a person who she's been hired to investigate a murder that happened like 2 years ago because the cops thought they got the guy that murdered people, but no, the killings are still happening. So she's tasked to find the murderer, and she has this bodyguard because it's a dangerous situation. So yes, I need to read all of Sarah J. Maas's books, and then she will be out of my life. Anyway, so thank you for watching this video. I know it's very long, and I know that some of my descriptions of some books were horrible. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!